15 is in the books, and I think that half of us just tore our ACLs thinking about Week 15 because there were a lot of knee injuries this
I stay
week.
grounded.
Yeah, one with the ground, and none of them were even at MetLife Stadium, believe it or not. Patrick Mahomes, of course. Tommy, try to put your erection away, talking about the Chiefs being done already. But Micah Parsons also torn ACL. Rough week for some of the top players in the league. And, of course, we're going to start things off talking about the battle for the AFC East, ? Tommy and your Buffalo Bills spotted the Patriots 21 points.
Woo!
And still come back to win 35 to 31.
So gross.
How you feeling about that one?
I'll be honest, I was a little nervous the first half of the game.
No way.
Honestly, I was a little bit at the same time, I know that's for some reason that's what the Bills like to do. I don't understand it, but they always like to just suck the first half and then come out the second half just swinging. And that's what they did this week. There's a little bit more sucking than normal in the first half than I would have liked.
Once McDermott gives his 9/11 hijacker speeches at halftime, or
I would really love to know what goes on in that locker
they
room
get hyped up
because every week it's the same thing. It's like they just kind of
crack.
It's like they go with the role, and then the second half they come out. It's a whole different team.
My dad put it well. I think when I was talking to him, he was like, "If you're up that big at halftime, that's a defense issue. Like your offense can be bad, but you can't give up that many points in the second half and lose that game."
Well, the Patriots haven't really been a good running team this year.
Yeah,
but
that's
Henderson,
the problem. But
they really got the run game going.
No, they did. But in the second half, I mean, they ran the ball well, right? Like I'm not. Yeah, I mean, what like.
As
you
can't
lose that game.
It's a whole different Bills team that comes out in the second half every time. I don't know what it is. I don't know if they got
Josh Allen's like shit. Drake May's outplaying me. He might win the MVP award. I gotta
put the team on. I gotta put the team on my back.
It's like, oh wait.
I have to say that was an exciting game to watch, especially the second half.
Travion had 2 touchdowns rushing, and Drake had 2 rushing, and like you said, they ran the ball well. Like you got to be able to milk the clock and win the game there. Like I don't know how you don't.
And I know there was a lot of controversy with a couple of the calls in that game.
I mean, sure,
but still, I mean, you don't allow that big of a comeback in the second half. It was regardless of what the refs did or didn't do.
I personally don't think you can give up 14 points in both quarters. That's what it comes down. You can't go 28 points in the second half.
Unfortunately, I will preface this by saying that during the 1 o'clock games, Brandon and I were both at a friend's baby shower.
Yes.
So we didn't get to see too much of the 1 o'clock games.
It was more highlights.
It was more just
following along on the stats.
Exactly. And I saw none of this game, but I did see on Twitter, however, that Patriots fans were talking so much smack in the first half of this game.
Yeah.
Of course.
Didn't Portnoy post the
amount of shit
Dave
talking
Portnoy has his head up his ass at all points of the day anyway.
Through
So
New England.
All of social media
runs on New England.
blowing up of Patriots fans just talking shit, and then all of a sudden it was just crickets. And the second they lost, it was all the refs' fault. The refs were paid off by the Bills. I'm like, no, you guys just sucked.
Most high-profile New England fans are making videos of the NFL playoffs runs through New England. We're gonna win this division. The 1 seed is ours.
No,
I do still think they win the division because I think that the Patriots would have to lose 2 games.
Yeah.
I think the tiebreaker goes to the Patriots.
Yeah. I think they're still going to win it, but they're talking so much shit that they have such a huge lead. It's like, no, you really don't.
They gave away the 1 seed. Let's call it what it is.
That's the bigger thing than I still think they'll win the AFC East, but with them losing and the Broncos getting a big win over the Packers, I do think that the 1 seed is very unlikely for them.
But they basically gave away the 1 seed or the vice grip that they had on the 1 seed.
And I didn't think that Drake May was the MVP but I do think that he can't be the favorite right now.
Yeah. No,
I
that's fine.
I think that
That's a fair take.
Matthew Stafford would probably be the favorite.
It's crazy
as of today.
Matthew Stafford is playing his ass off, dude.
Do you remember at the beginning of the year when we all thought that he was like done because
well, that's
he
what we were
move?
asking. We were like, is he like?
I was right there with
Mitchell,
you, Connor.
everyone,
we were like, oh, he hasn't been practicing. His back.
Everyone was asking
problems.
those questions.
He's in his 16th, 17th season.
I think Kevin Clark made a joke that like there was people going like, oh, he's taking like Eastern medicine, like acupuncture and like cryogenic chamber shit and whatnot. It was like, oh, once you start hearing that, it's like I'm out. Like,
oh, he's done.
He has to go to like Germany to get like surgery or something. It's like, oh, we're over. Yeah.
Matthew Stafford has a Goop Consultant or whatever the hell Gwyneth Paltrow's company is.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like once you hear that,
you're done.
Like, you're like, okay, so he can't play, but then he gets out there and it's like, oh, he actually like looks healthy, and then he just starts ripping the ball, dude. Mitchell, I'm gonna stand by this. In my lifetime, the two toughest quarterbacks to play the position are Eli Manning and Matthew Stafford. Those dudes rip the ball. They stand in there and they rip the ball. And why are you looking at me like that? Those dudes take like shots and stand in there and take hits, and they just play every single game. That's what I'm
assuming that you've never watched Ben Roethlisberger play football.
Okay, sure. Well, Eli also had the game streak too. Like you're it's like you're discounting that Eli was very.
But if you watched Ben Roethlisberger back in the late 2000s, early 2010s, some
my
of those offensive lines were horrible.
My
and he
Mount
would just
Rushmore of tough QBs, Ben Roethlisberger's probably at the head of it. You are correct. I try not to give that man credit for personal reasons, but Matthew Stafford stands in there and he. I mean, dude, he stands in and takes hits and makes plays. Like he's a beast. Mitchell,
before we get to that
Rams game, like he's a beast.
But we no, Brandon.
Oh, I was trying
know
to
you want to talk about other
it,
games.
No,
Brandon.
Speaking of games,
we gotta talk.
Lose.
We gotta talk about the Carolina Panthers.
I can't want to talk about it,
buddy.
Dude,
I think there's a problem that the Panthers have. And I promise this isn't.
Is that they're the Panthers?
Yeah.
No, because being the Panthers means that you're tied for first in the division. Even the Bills don't have that. So here's the thing. I mean, it's because they play in the worst. They play in the worst division in football, but you know, buddy, when are they going to let Bryce Young throw the football? Because Bryce is actually playing pretty well, but I feel like either Canales doesn't trust him, or he just thought, all right, we can just win this game exclusively by running. This isn't the middle of the season where Rico's on that heater. Bryce has to throw the ball more, and you've got to get – I swear, I'm not just coming at this from, man, I need Ted Rowe to get me my fantasy points. They threw him the ball twice. You've got to get your best receiver.
He had 4 targets. Yes.
Yeah,
okay, he had 2 the week before, and then he had 4 this week.
Yeah. No,
you can't get your best receiver more than 6 targets in 2 games.
So, part of me...
And Bryce is throwing the ball well.
No, he is. I don't.
This isn't on him.
I don't want it to be a Cardinal situation. They clearly don't want to be the team that they were playing against Arizona, where it was like Bryce drops back 52 times or something like that, and is just sitting back there trying to make plays and, you know, rip the ball out of shotgun. I don't think they want to be that team.
But there's a happy medium, right?
Yeah, no, there is. I think if he gets 35 throws in this game, 37, I just think it's a more balanced.
Yeah, 24.
Attack. Yeah, I don't love it. I will say this. A lot of that second half we were watching together, Mitchell, a lot of it looked like, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2. All right, we got to get 2 yards here. We got to get 3 yards
here.
And
they ran it every single time.
Every time they ran the ball. Because I think they want to be a team that gets 3 yards on 3rd and 3 when everyone knows they're going to run the football. But
okay, well, I want to be 7-2, but you know what? Sometimes you have to come to terms with the fact that you are what you are and you're not what you're not.
I don't want to say this, but Mitchell, you said, does Canales trust him? I don't know. The play calling speaks for itself. I don't think they trust Bryce with the ball.
I don't know why you wouldn't trust
stand back there and rip the ball 40 times a game.
Okay, but at some point, you've
or maybe that's
say,
just the game plan. You know,
we are tied. The Panthers are in a unique position. They are tied for the division lead with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which we can talk about here shortly as well.
Wow.
You play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers twice in the last 3 weeks.
Maybe you don't want to give away.
So the season is going to very clearly come down to those games.
You don't want to give away the route concepts that you were going to run later in the year.
Sure.
I don't know. Like, I'm just trying to.
I think the priority would have been not to give away the lead in the division, because if you just win that first game against Tampa, it's done.
If you win the game against the Saints the first time, you're still like
either of those games.
There's so many times this year where they just play down to the competition.
Stop playing scared.
Yeah.
All right?
Agreed.
At some point, you picked Bryce Young number 1 overall. He's playing trustworthy of having the ball in his hands in those big moments.
Wow.
You got to stop playing like you're afraid to give your quarterback the ball in these moments, okay?
Guys, I didn't think Mitchell was going to turn the corner on Bryce Young and be higher on him than I am.
Yeah,
because wasn't he telling me like, "Whoa, we need to pump the brakes. He's not playing well at all." Blah 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 blah. All year long, and then
he's playing
I'll say
well,
the last 4 games he's played well. I don't know, especially the games they won.
I think he's throwing the ball really well, especially
dude. That throw to
the sidelines
was disgusting. Yeah. That's a disgusting throw.
He's a really good downfield thrower of the football. And yet they don't let him throw the ball downfield. Makes no damn sense to me.
Yeah.
Also, watching this game, I have no idea what Tyler Shuck is going to look like long term, but the Saints at least have themselves someone that, hey, you can put out there, and
he's tough.
He's a tough son of a gun, and he'll give you a chance. Tampa Bay also just like I had Kyle Pitts on my bench in one league. I would have lost.
I lost the playoff matchup with Kyle Pitts on my team. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And it started this week though.
I lost by like 80, so that my opponent just went off. Yeah, Tampa is just falling apart right now, and everyone seems to be pointing the finger at Todd Bowles, which somebody could have told you he was a shitty ass coach. Wonder who that could have been. But I don't think it's Baker. I don't think Baker's the problem with Tampa right now. I don't think that his play has. That's the thing. Drake London's not on the field. You know exactly what Atlanta's going to do if they drop back to pass, and they couldn't stop it at all. And it's not a lack of talent. They just can't stop anybody.
Yeah.
It's Dallas, but probably at least they have a shot. Where Dallas is 1% chance to make the playoffs now.
We'll talk about Dallas.
Aren't they technically not eliminated? It's like 1%.
Dallas would have to win out, and Philadelphia would have to lose out.
Yeah,
it cannot happen any other way.
Yeah,
so they're basically done. Let's talk about Bo Nix. Bo Nix played the best game I have seen him
Chicken
play.
Supremes, baby. It's Bo time in this
I believe that's the thing. No, it wasn't Bo time. It was not Bo time. Bo time was the whole damn game. Usually it's like, all right, Bo, come on. You're gonna do your vanishing
2 quarters
act,
to fire up the offense.
Quarter, you're gonna, but Bo Nix came right out, ready to go. 4 touchdowns in a game where they needed him to push the ball down the field. He tossed that thing all over the yard. I was a proud Oregon Duck fan watching him play football.
Cortland Sutton,
that was fun.
Doing his thing. Push that
Cortland
price
Sutton,
up, Cortland.
Troy Franklin, speaking of the Duck connection.
Oh yeah.
And the Broncos DBs were making plays.
Guys,
Sertan,
I was telling
best
Mitchell
corner of the game.
One of the best games of the week that I watched.
It was.
And it started off, I was going like, oh, this is going to be one of those super low-scoring games, battle of the defenses, and then the second quarter opened up. I'm like, oh, we're going to have a fun one now. Okay.
Yeah, I was telling Mitchell while we were sitting there watching. The Broncos have too many weapons. Like, there's too many guys out there. Like, little Jordan Humphrey's making plays. I'm like, what are we doing here? Like, get some of the ball.
I'll never forget Tony Romo saying, "Oh, he was big Jordan Humphrey on that play." I'm like, "Oh, shut the hell up, Tony Romo." Yeah, they have a lot of. I mean, Cortland Sutton, Marvin Mims, Franklin,
Sutton and
Pat
Franklin
Bryant,
had great games.
Evan Ingram.
I mean, Pat Bryant doesn't even touch the field because they got dudes. Like,
and they have a good offensive line there. RJ Harvey has had some big games this year.
Honestly, if J.K. Dobbins wasn't
that the Broncos
hurt,
are a team that could. Oh yeah,
dude, if he wasn't hurt,
he was doing well before he got hurt too.
I think they'd be my Super Bowl favorite. I actually turning a corner. I apologize for last week when I scoffed at calling this Super Bowl matchup or Super Bowl.
As you should apologize.
I'll apologize for that. They might be my favorite if J.K. Dobbins was healthy. I don't know if I trust R.J. Harvey to get yards like that, but if Dobbins was healthy, I mean, dude, this team's disgusting.
I think I'd be all aboard the Super Bowl rematch train if Micah Parsons didn't get hurt.
Well,
that's a really big loss for Green Bay. And I think Jordan Love is playing quarterback as well as anyone in the league at the moment. With,
Toyota was a little shaky this week, though. It wasn't.
Well, I also think that
I think it's a very good defense,
Watson,
though.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic defense. And I don't think that offensive line, Zach Tom got hurt. He's probably their best offensive lineman. That's a big loss for them.
They have one of the best secondaries in football. I'm not backing off of that.
I cannot get with you on that. I don't think their corners are near good enough. Keyshawn Nixon is buns,
I'm talking about Denver.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, of course.
Yes.
Sorry.
Pat Surtain. I thought someone Green Bay. My apologies.
Green Bay's problem is their secondary.
That I would kind of want to see a Broncos-Bears Super Bowl. I feel like that'd be a fun one.
No,
those two teams can't play in the Super Bowl, but other than that, yeah.
What do you mean they can't play in the Super Bowl?
Why can't they?
You said he's Packers and Bears?
No, he said Broncos.
Broncos and Bears.
Oh, okay.
But
my apologies.
I draw the line at saying a Bears Super Bowl.
Ellen Keller on the mic.
I draw the line at that one.
I don't know.
I can't get behind a Bears.
Hey, man.
They're doing oddly
I think the Bears are good,
very well this season. So I don't know.
I'm drawing a line there.
We will get to the Bears later with the predictions and such because, hey, if you want a Packers-Bears Super Bowl, this Saturday is about as close as you can get.
People think that's the Mount Rushmore rivalries because of, the history, but this is the first time they've both been, good in a while.
Bears.
I've never been one to root for the Bears, but I'm kind of want to see them do good this season.
I'm with you. I'm turning into
my
a Caleb
dad's
Williams
a Bears fan, so you know how I feel about Luther Burden.
Can we temperature check? We do this from time to time. Can we temperature check Caleb Williams? Where we're at with Caleb? It's just my favorite thing to do. It's temperature check.
I need to see him after this Packers game. I need to see him after this Packers game.
Sorry, it's too windy.
Because I want to see how he most directly responds to adversity. Because in that Packers game, he led them down the field, and then he had a bad read mixed with an underthrow on the final play of the game that cost him an opportunity to win. How do you respond to that 2 weeks later? I want to see. I'm very curious. And there's a chance that Rome Odunze and Luther Burden aren't playing, which Odunze, that's fine, but he needs Luther Burden out there.
Whoa.
That man is playing really good football right now.
Downplaying Rome.
No, Rome wasn't built in the day, but Luther Burden might have destroyed his relevance in at least a few weeks. So I'm a big fan of, I think Burden and Loveland are the future there in Chicago.
13 personnel, we'll get to when we pick the game, but I have a hot take on 13 personnel.
Well, I had a hot take last week that the Lions were going to beat the Rams, and for about a half there, I felt really good about it.
You were talking so much shit. You were like, I'm the only one on the island. No, join me on the island. No, you can't. No.
Yeah, I was also pissed because the guy I was playing in fantasy had Amon-Ra, and I traded him to him, but I did beat him in the end, so take that, bitch. But the Rams get the win.
This man was like, Amon-Ra again. Fuck. He's just
I'm like, just keep throwing the ball to...
He did win on the Commanders and the Saints Islands, so you got two islands, right?
He did win on two islands.
Goff Hey, Goff
But
knows
guys-
who his guys are.
guys,
He peppered Jameson and Amon-Ra
he
with
was
targets
talking so
all
much-
game long.
He was talking so much shit. He was like, "I'm about to get 3 island picks today. Like, this is unbelievable." I was like,
I felt
"What are you-"
good.
And then we look up and the Rams are down by like 7. I was like, "Oh, here comes Stafford."
Yeah, weirdly enough, they had that game on like 2 screens, and you look
Yeah.
everywhere. You could find Colts, Seahawks, and Packers, Broncos,
Oh yeah,
and the
and
Panthers
Colts,
game.
Seahawks.
But Lions, Rams, it was like
I think Colts Seahawks was like a Phillip Rivers NC State. You gotta remember.
I mean, we were in Raleigh.
We're in the
so.
state of North Carolina.
Yeah.
You gotta remember that.
The Rams they've established that Kyron and Blake Corum are going to be a 1-2 punch, which I think they work really well.
Corum
in
makes more
tandem.
money than Kyron apparently, or he does.
Well, yeah, because he's a 2nd-round pick, so that makes sense. I don't know if they've paid Kyron yet.
They
Devontae got hurt, which is not good considering they have a big game against Seattle on Thursday. A short week.
Little Christmas action.
And Devontae's been their big red zone threat. Luckily for them, they have 2 running backs that are good at getting into the end zone when they're in the red zone. My question to you guys is, last week I said that if the Lions lose this game, they are done. So, are they done? I think they are.
I mean, I'm never gonna cross off the Lions, but
they're on the lost legs right now. Like, it's not looking pretty.
you give them like a 10%
Well, they've
chance.
got 2
if
weird
that.
games coming up because they've got the Steelers that have been.
We called it last week. We don't have to rehash
At
it.
home, too.
That
Detroit.
last game for Detroit's going to
And
be
then
a
you
playing
have them
game.
against the Vikings, and the Vikings can't decide if they want to play football or not this season. But then you have the
Hey,
Bears.
McCarthy's starting to play well.
I
Yeah,
think
he is.
Well,
That's a
one
real
game where
tough
they get-
game.
You have one game they get shut out, then they have a shutout game the next week.
No. Let's let Mitchell. Let's let him give McCarthy some love. Like, it doesn't always happen. So let's.
I wasn't taking any love away. I'm just simply saying
No,
The
I
Vikings
think J.J. McCarthy
so
the last 2
bipolar.
weeks,
They have.
he's played well to the point where you got to bring him back for next year and see if you can. He's kind of doing at the end of this season what Bryce Young did at the end of last year, where you're watching him and you're like, all right, let's see if we can build on this because we're seeing some really good stuff here. Whereas the first half of the season, it was nothing but poop from a butt.
He's still got to
and
get
now
Jefferson the ball, but that's a whole different conversation.
They're also hey, Jefferson dropped some passes in that game
No, he did.
too, which
He
was
did.
uncharacteristic.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, the ball's on target? I'm not used to this.
But to answer your question, no, I don't think the Lions are out. But
So-
I think they've got a very tight 3 weeks.
If we go around the podcast, week 17, is that what it is? Week 18, Bears Lions playing game, right?
I think so.
18 is Bears Lions,
I think it's a playing game.
and it's at.
I think
home
we called
for
it
the
last
Bears.
week. It's a playing game.
I don't know.
Winning, you're in.
Detroit has to win out though. That's the thing.
No, they do.
Yes, they do.
What's the?
But they also
got the
need-
Steelers
Chicago
this
has-
week. I mean,
Chicago is Green Bay and San Francisco, so they could go 0-2.
I think they go 0-2. I
No,
wouldn't
they
pick the
don't have
Bears.
to. They don't have to go 0-2. So
No, I know.
if the Packers or 49ers, if they lose one of those 2 games, the avenue is open for the Lions.
It becomes a Bear play. Yeah, a playing
It
game.
becomes a playing game for those 2.
I think
'cause
even
I
if
guess
they go-
the Lions
The Lions went
did beat
out.
the Bears in the first game, and so
Yes.
if they won that, they would have
They have the tiebreaker.
a sweep. Yeah.
Yeah. So I do
Yeah.
think the Bears beat the Packers this week. I do think that happens, but I do
okay.
think they will lose to the 49ers because they're at them. The 49ers is a good team, and they have a good offense. And then I think it'll be a playing game against the Lions.
Yeah, I think we called it early. I think if you were listening last week.
Okay, so
Put
I
a
don't
bunch of
think that
tickets in.
they're done, but I wouldn't predict them to get in
So,
as things currently stand.
35% odds to make the playoffs. Like, I mean,
I
I'm not
think
putting
that's
a
a little
number
high
on it.
for me
I would say
personally.
low. I would say lower than that. I would say
20 something?
15.
Yeah, 15,
Yeah.
20. Okay.
Let's see the books have right now on that.
Yeah, I was just curious because, like, if we're all
Connor-
thinking it's a playing game, I think I'm picking Lions in a playing game with the Bears. Like, if it gets to that point, I guess.
Yeah, but it's in Chicago. You want Jared Goff in the cold against the good defense?
Jahmyr Gibbs style.
Okay, that's a fair enough answer, but no, I'm not doing that.
So
I still think Chicago gets.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I think 13 personnel can bully the Packers. I don't think 13 personnel is bullying the Lions. It's kind of my take.
Yeah,
I think the Bears are gonna line up in a ton of 13 personnel against the Packers. And
they were able to run on him in game 1, and it was just that Caleb couldn't really quite get going in that game, and they couldn't get stops.
Wow, that's a lot higher than I expected.
I think it's because the Bears' lines is basically
41%.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
I mean, I'm telling you, I don't think it's like
hold on. I think it was outdated.
It's outdated. Yeah, it's probably 20% now. It's probably like. Because you still have to have the Bears. Like, if the Bears beat the Packers and they beat the 49ers, they're out anyway. So, like, you do need the Bears to lose. You don't control your own destiny at this point.
No, you do not.
I'm seeing 25%.
That's fine with me. That makes sense.
Just from the New York Times, but
I trust NYT.
Last time I talked about percentages and odds with Connor, he was trying to sell me on betting on the Cincinnati Bengals to make the playoffs.
Hey,
I saw that just evaporate immediately. I'm like, ugh.
I didn't want to text the group when they were getting shut out.
Yeah, as soon as Connor said that, and then Joe Burrow was just like, I'm not having fun playing football anymore.
Jamar Chase is like, I like targets, like I like catches.
Yeah, I like football, but that was a rough game. 24-0 Ravens.
Do you think they come out this week and they're just pissed?
Just
like that is a possibility. Like Joe.
Well, I think they come out this week and they.
I mean, I think they might curb.
They come out this week and they might be playing Zach Wilson. They might be playing Zach Wilson this week. So. Okay, if you need a get-right game, Zach Wilson is the way to go.
True.
I was not far off. According to NFL.com, 44%.
44.
Yeah.
That's
for the Lions.
Way too damn high.
For the Bears?
Okay, so the
Lions, I guess, yeah.
I guess where it's coming from is
they're calling the playing game. They're basically saying.
No, well, I wouldn't say that exactly because there's different scenarios where there is a fraction of their percentage coming from the Bears not making it. Because Bears are currently 71%.
Okay.
There's also a fraction the Packers not making it.
Ooh, we haven't even thought about that possibility.
Yeah, that's a lot more of a long shot, but it's still the Packers are only sitting 87%. That's not a lock. No. But if they win next week, they go to 99%. If they lose, they drop to 75.
You gotta start checking on NFL standings and whatnot.
Yeah.
Playoff predictor.
Let's get to the section that Tommy's most excited about.
Let's
talk about the Chargers game.
Oh, come on.
Chargers 16, Chiefs 13.
Dude, it is wild to see.
And Patrick Mahomes tears his ACL as the Chiefs. Yeah. This is the first time that the Chiefs will not make the playoffs since 2014.
A lowercase
I am not one to celebrate injuries because it sucks all around, but I won't lie that when I saw that, I'm like, ha, Chiefs are done.
And lowercase e next to the
little bit of
Chiefs
joy
is
hit me, but I don't like to celebrate those kind of injuries because that does suck for the player, especially someone like Mahomes who is worthy of the praise that he gets. But still, Chiefs being out, I think everyone around the country celebrated a little bit that moment.
I don't hate the Chiefs as much as everyone else. I mean, my God,
I don't hate them either, but like it's more the fact that they're a dynasty, and like it's
the same thing when Brady was with the Patriots and they just kept winning.
That is the only injury I have ever celebrated.
When you become a dynasty that just keeps winning.
You're a terrorist. It's like you are.
No, it's not like you've done anything wrong. It's just people just hate the fact that they can't win.
I'm kidding.
Hey, Brandon, I was also 14.
I'm kidding.
I was 14, man. I was a different person. I definitely would have not done.
I'm glad Tommy kept talking because that was just under the radar. Like you're, that's the only injury I've ever celebrated. Like terrible person. No, but I don't know, man.
Chiefs just and the thing is, I love Chiefs fans saying "year from hell."
I mean,
have you forgotten what hell is?
Well, I mean, Mahomes tearing his ACL kind of puts it there, but
yeah, but he also tore his ACL like basically after you were eliminated. Like
no, but he
might even make it back for week 1 next year. He might miss 0 games in which they could
That's not how ACLs work.
Like have a chance to.
No, I will tell you right now, he as someone who literally just came back from ACL tear, like he's going to be back week 1.
But we don't know how he responds to an ACL tear. I'm saying
but
it's
Adrian Peterson did it around this time 14 years ago, and was
Adrian
back
Peterson's
for week 1.
also a freaky person, so.
So is Mahomes.
I'd say that winning 3 Super Bowls is freaky.
No, I was more saying like the athlete part of.
Do we think this will be the year that Kelsey officially retires?
Yeah, although
after all the embarrassing plays he's had.
Still has it.
Yeah, I think he likes football.
He's second in tight end receiving yards. He's still a good receiver.
Yeah,
he's not what he used to be.
I think
he's still a good player.
Football. I think we're underestimating how much he likes being on the field and with the guys.
I would hope they'd all like.
Would you want to spend that much time with Taylor Swift?
Some people. Okay, see, there's a subsection of people that don't like Taylor Swift either, which I don't understand those people, but
I like her music, and I'm conflicted on her as a person. I'll just leave it at
that. Fair enough, but
I feel like if I spent 10 minutes with her,
we'll leave that rant for another time.
But okay, my point is with Kelsey. At the beginning of the year, I was like, "This is probably his last season," but I think I'm like, again, I think I'm undervaluing. I think everyone else is undervaluing. I think this guy just likes to ball. So, Tommy, not every guy when they get into like their 40s likes the grind of practices.
Travis Kelce's also not in his 40s.
Well, I'm saying it takes a special person to want to play football for as long as some guys do. Like Phillip Rivers is a really good example of that dude does not mind coming back at 44 to play football. I'm not saying Travis Kelce plays until he's 40.
I will throw the ball 3 yards down the field all game and trip over my 2 left feet.
I'm just personally saying I don't know Travis Kelce's personal life. He doesn't have like a family tying him down.
Yeah, you do. There might not be a player in the NFL whose personal life you know more than Travis Kelce.
His fiance is always like flying across the country and doing all this stuff. He probably
flying
is
from
like,
neighborhood to neighborhood on her jet.
He's like do whatever you want. I don't know. Part of me thinks if he had like 4 kids, he'd want to retire, but he's not at that stage in his life yet.
4 kids. That's a good year for me. 4. Why stop there?
Yeah, I don't know. I think he comes back. I guess that's my ultimate point. Especially if Mahomes is healthy, I think he comes back.
We gotta talk about our teams a little, just a touch.
I mean,
so Connor, the Jets.
Why?
Good tank.
Make it as brief as
possible. Coordinator.
Make it as brief as possible. Jets corner.
The defense has quit. Brady Cook. Come on down to Brady Cook Chevrolet in about 2-3 years, and get your and get your Silverados.
AD Mitchell.
That guy's AD Mitchell's good, but yeah, this is not a team with professionals on it currently.
Interesting.
I have nothing more to add, Connor. Like,
there's nothing else to add. Like
exactly
they got ran over by a good Jacksonville Jaguars team. Like done.
Oh yeah.
Trevor Lawrence might be playing the best football of his career right now. Like he is balling.
We weren't saying that 5 weeks ago.
To be fair,
because he was playing like shit.
To be fair, it's also the Jets, but like.
Yeah, but he also diced up the Colts.
He won up the game in front of him. Like
No, he diced the Colts the other
week
too.
He did not win the game. He had 6 touchdowns. He did a little more than just.
High school football.
What are you doing, Brandon?
High school football.
Okay, if you want a good test for him, see how hot he's been. You got the Broncos.
Denver. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Tommy, you're about to go through. Brandon, what the hell are you doing?
Sorry, I was making a joke about like oxygen or whatever. It's like, need my oxygen mask.
Like, what the hell is he doing?
I don't know.
Tommy, your team's about to be starting Zach Wilson, so you're in the 7th circle of hell.
What? He has the Bills. This doesn't count.
This was a game that I turned on. The second quarter, I was like,
you turned it off? Just be honest with us.
No, I turned it off after the second quarter
because Mike McDaniel was wearing his grandma's glasses.
Well, that too. Well, he always does, but I don't know. The first quarter, I'm like, this is kind of an odd way to start. Like it was just a battle of the defenses. The offenses could not put any plays together on both sides.
They were waiting for Michael Keaton to get on the Manning cast before they started scoring some points.
The problem is the Steelers' defense is good at stopping the run, at least to the Dolphins, because they shut their run game down real quick, and that's where the main piece of the Dolphins offense. And when you have to rely on Tua throwing the ball, that's a dangerous game.
In the cold.
Yes, that definitely was a huge factor in this game.
He loved to turn the ball over. He's a big fan of that.
Look, I'll give him. He only had 1 interception, which again for him is low, which was good.
Yay!
And it was early on in the game, so the fact that he didn't have more after that, I'm actually kind of surprised.
Just hit the reset button.
He did call timeout when they had no timeouts. So
yeah, well that's.
Wait, he had a couple plays where he got. I mean, there was a couple sacks where it looked ugly. The first one where
it's like Tua, throw the ball away, buddy.
So I don't know. It was just an ugly game.
I know Tua, like
you had Achane, your star running back, getting more receiving yards than rushing yards. So that just goes to show what happened in that game.
Can you hit the reset button and tell Tua to go back to Hawaii and just like?
No, it's too late.
Let's come back next year, man. let's do it later.
See, the problem.
What do you mean it's too late? I'm saying tell him to go home and just start Zach Wilson.
No, they're not going to. I don't know what it is, but they're so stubborn and just hooked on keeping Tua.
Well, they're
paying I don't know. McDaniel was. They asked McDaniel today if he was committed to it. Like, hey, is there a possibility that you bench Tua? And he said all options are on the table. So next week, you could be looking at Zach Wilson. You could be looking at Quinn Ewers, which is what I'd be rooting for.
They're eliminated from the playoffs. It's irrelevant at this point. They might as well just sit everybody and just fucking revamp next season with a new quarterback. Get rid of all the drama.
New head coach.
Well, that's the thing. They have so much drama going in the locker room that like it doesn't stay in the locker room. Like, everybody knows all the drama that goes on that team. And it's like they just need a hard reset. And if that's a new head coach and a new quarterback, I don't know, but they need something to happen.
Keep throwing the ball to Darryl Waller, please.
I know.
As someone,
I was hurting because I was like, I have Achane and Waddle on my fantasy team. They're usually putting up decent amount of points, and Achane still did pretty decent, but yeah, no, Waddle did not get as much love. Waller was the favorite this week.
I don't want to say something mean. So, Mele Kalikimaka, Merry Christmas to her. Merry Christmas.
Really?
I needed 16 points last night to win my fantasy match.
I didn't know if that was going to start off as a joke against Malik Washington or not, and then it turned into a fucking Christmas joke.
No, it's the Hawaiian way to say Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
I had DK Metcalf, which, by the way, LOL Ashton Davis, little ass boy. And then I also had, because it's an IDP league, and my game winner, Jordan Brooks.
Jordan Brooks did ball,
who was just the tackle machine out there.
He did ball this week.
So yeah, shout out Jordan Brooks, the only good player on the Miami Dolphins.
I don't want to. Yeah, again, I don't want to say anything mean about Miami. So Merry Christmas, guys. Running back next year. I don't know.
I got nothing else to say about the other games. Boy, Shedeur Sanders sure does suck. Boy, the Raiders are so much worse than you think they are.
Again,
Here,
Merry Christmas, Gino. I got nothing for you.
Well, that was Kenny Pickett.
I got one more for you.
Burrow's getting shut out.
Is Steelers Ravens a play-in game?
Oh my gosh, I don't want to think about it.
If the Steelers lose and the Ravens win this week, then I think it is.
I really don't even want to think about it.
Yeah, I think that the Ravens gotta get one.
I don't trust Lamar.
He's been looking better, at least.
Yeah.
He has been showing
and
signs
look,
of
Aaron
life.
Rodgers looked good.
They got
like
a shutout
ago.
against the Bengals.
Yes.
That's the defense showing some signs of life. And I think that they're, Derrick Henry is still, you got 11 carries, 100 yards, but I think they're leaning into kind of a thunder and lightning approach with him and Keaton Mitchell, who's given them a big spark.
Who scored this week?
Rasheen Ali.
Yeah, Rasheen Ali scored this week.
Ali Ababa. They have a bit of a three-headed monster at running back, and I think that's kept things fresh in the running game. But I just want them to. I want to see them score in the red zone against a good team. That's going to be the test against the Patriots because they've had so many drives where they get into the red zone and then it's just first down handoff to Derrick Henry for a loss of 2 yards. Second down, they have no idea what they're doing, and then they're in 3rd and 14, and they have no way to pick that up. So let's see some better red zone production. Week 16's a big one against the Patriots. They're going to need it. But to answer your question, Connor, I think it is going to be a play-in game. I think that one is, at the end of the day, going to be a play-in game, and I think the final game of Aaron Rodgers' career.
Hope so.
So that fingers fucking crossed. All right. Let's predict the Week 16 games, shall we? And this is a fun one because Saturday night we have the college football playoff. We have 3 games in that college. The football weekend. Thursday, you got Rams Seahawks. Friday, you have, I want to say, Bama, Oklahoma. Then Saturday, you have Miami,
you want to give
Texas
streaming
A&M,
places?
James Madison, Oregon. You have Tulane, Ole Miss. You have the biggest game. I got to shout this out because you have the FCS semifinals. The biggest game in Montana and Montana State history as they play each other in the first time in Brawl of the Wild history. Fuck you. Can't wait for that if we're being honest. And we also have NFL football on Saturday. So if your family's like, hey, it's Christmas, let's hang out. Fuck you. I'm watching football. You want to hang out with me? Hang out on the couch, Grandma. Let's go. And then a full Sunday of NFL football usual.
Is it sad that I can imagine Mitchell just saying that to his family? Like,
yeah, he would say that to his grandma probably.
Well, actually, believe it or not,
Gam, come over.
My parents went to the University of Montana, which is partially why I'm shouting that out. That house is going to be. I'm going to my parents' place this weekend.
The bleeding Montana
State
Crimson.
It is going to be hype watching that game on Saturday. I can't wait.
Montana State's quarterback's kind of nasty, dude.
My mom might tell my grandma, stop. Watch the damn game and shut the hell up. We're watching football.
We're not making Christmas cookies right now.
We're not making Christmas cookies. We're making touchdowns, bitch. All right. So let's start the predictions with maybe
Can we
the
get a
biggest
live
game
stream of the Lee household on Saturday?
I'll pick this game real quick. I'll go ahead and type it in. This one, I can't trust.
This one is basically a pick 'em.
I know it's a pick 'em.
Rams are 1.5 point favorites, but it's ping pong.
I know it's a pick 'em. I can't trust the Seahawks. They're not running the ball. Run the ball, and I can trust you some more. I'm going. Man.
I've seen Sam Darnold play against the Rams the last 2 times. And that being said, I'm going to pick the Rams to win this game because I
do
can't
think
trust
JSN kind of balls, but we'll see. That dude's a monster.
Connor,
I think I know where you're going.
Are you gonna go with your heart or are you gonna go with your gut?
You're going to go with what your eyes have told you.
Both the Rams.
Oh,
Yeah, I feel like we had
okay.
to go Rams.
So that means congratulations, Seattle.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I just think that offense. I don't think they have enough against the Seahawks.
I think JSN balls, but
JSN. Oh, he definitely can, but I don't like.
Yeah.
The past 2 weeks have been quite worrisome for the Seahawks, to be honest.
Doing it in the playoffs.
They almost got beat by Phillip Rivers.
Exactly. Like,
not inspiring the most confidence.
Like winning a important game on the back of 6 field goals is kind of hard. Like, it's the hardest stomach that
teams find a way.
They find a way to win. They won their game. Good for them. And like if they win this game, it's their defense. Simple as that. They don't need to pick 6 on Stafford.
Oh, okay.
Tommy?
Going Rams.
Okay, we're united on that game. I'll be honest, I did not expect
like
that.
A Ram truck. Reliable.
Yeah, Drew Aller, this NIL deal was for you. I'm glad they got rid of that commercial.
Built for it.
Eagles built to lose 7 games in your most anticipated season in program history. Eagles Commanders. Eagles are 6.5-point favorites. I think the Eagles win. I think the Eagles cover.
Yup.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. Yeah. Mele Kalikimaka, Mariota. Merry Christmas, Marcus.
What? All right, but he's been playing decently.
Eagles. I got nothing. Eagles.
Hey, I think this is the game. I'm going to do my best Brandon impression. Hey, guys, I think this is the game where Saquon Barkley breaks out, and they really lean on him.
Isn't he questionable? I think
questionable that he gets 150 yards, maybe. Tommy?
I'm going Eagles. I don't think Commanders have enough going for them right now.
That's going to be my go-to. If I don't want to say something mean, I'm just going to be like, Merry Christmas.
All right, well, I don't think there are any Hawaiian quarterbacks in this one.
True,
Packers, Bears.
Give me the Bears.
Are we positive Tyson Bagent isn't from the island of Hawaii?
No. Packers are 1.5-point favorites. Give me Green Bay to go on the road. Jordan Love to get the job done and play so well that I think dismissing this guy from the MVP discussion is incorrect.
I locked in this pick.
True. You locked in this pick 2 weeks ago.
I enjoy Connor on this one.
And you picked the Bears, right?
Yeah, I picked the Bears. I said they're going to win both their games at home.
I think.
You want?
Well, I'm going to give you some buzzword analysis. Bears 13 personnel. They're going to run the ball. They're going to run it well. Give me Bears. Power triangle.
That's an island game right there. I'm surprised by that one.
Well,
no, that's 13 personnel.
I'm on an island with Jordan Love during Toyota-thon. I'll take it. Bills, Browns. I got a Prius right next to me. Bills and Browns. Bills favored by 10. I do think the Browns cover, but I'm going to take the Bills to win.
Yep.
You're jumping all over the place.
Oh, shoot.
No,
That's
you're
right.
good. You're not... all good. I just... Yeah, just put in Bills. Yeah, you're good.
I don't think anybody in their right mind is going Browns on this game.
Chargers and Cowboys. This is a game where Dallas is favored by 1.5, and I'm actually going to go with Dallas in this game. I think that they make Herbert's life difficult. I think the offensive line issues really come to get him in this one.
I think this is a high-scoring game. I almost want to take the over. Give me the Chargers, though, just because they have something to play for. And I got to be honest, I think the Cowboys get eliminated this week. And that's not even like, I don't like the Cowboys.
Well, they'd be eliminated if the Eagles won on Saturday. So there's a chance that they come out with a little bit less intensity because they've been eliminated.
Actually, that's a great point. I think they don't come out at all playing well. Because
we're not going to play tonight, guys.
Because 0 to 100. My God.
Yeah,
we're going to pull a Notre Dame.
Eliminated. No, they're legit going to be eliminated before this game is played. And I get they're professionals, but it's got to suck.
Yeah, regardless of that, I think the Chargers have a little bit more to fight for this game, so I think they're going to pull this one off.
I can definitely see what you're thinking, Mitchell. To me, the Chargers are one of those teams that was like, I have no read on them.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
Like their offense to me is just fine, and their defense to me is decent. Like
their defense,
they're the one AFC team that isn't quarterbacked by Phillip Rivers or in the AFC North that I just cannot see making a deep playoff run.
Their defense
I feel
is
the same
basically
way.
A bunch of individual, really talented players, but I think as a whole, they're not as good. But they could just turn it on at any point and be good.
Is like,
you know,
I just feel like the only team that really challenged them, I guess, as a personnel wise, you can say the past 2 games, the Chiefs and the Eagles. Eagles have been weird this whole year on the offensive side, and the Chiefs have also been not great this year. And other than that, like the one team that really is in my opinion, a contender that I've seen the past 10 weeks is the Jaguars, who just stomped them.
Right.
And like other than that, like the most relevant game prior to that was the Broncos in Week 3, and the team we see now is much different than the team we saw way back when. So I don't know my read on them, and like I can easily see the Cowboys win this game.
I think there's a lot of points scored.
But are you picking them?
I will go Cowboys. I will join you on that one.
Wow.
All right, welcome to the island. Vikings at Giants.
There's a condo. There's a condo to your right. Yeah, there's a condo to your right.
It's not an island. It's just a wall we built.
Yeah, exactly. Vikings favored by 3 on the road against the Giants. Give me the Giants. I think this is the game where the Giants do a little bit of the last year where Drew Lock won a playoff game that kind of tanked their draft position. I think they do it again against Minnesota.
Late game. You said playoff.
I mean, Giants fans were pissed as if they had just lost a playoff game.
Fair enough.
I think we get good Jackson Dart day.
Give me the Vikings on this one.
Vikings defense.
Honestly, I don't think I could care less about either of these teams at this point.
Wow.
Yeah. They're both eliminated, so I mean, I don't think they got much going for them. So.
That sounded a little venomous. Can't you just say Merry Christmas and move on?
No.
Well, they don't have any Hawaiian quarterbacks, so.
Fair.
I have the Vikings
although
too.
Jameis might claim to be from Hawaii, I don't know.
I had the Vikings too, and I actually have a fantasy question for the panel here.
Jordan Mason, bench. Was that your question?
Would you go 9 or Dak Prescott?
I can't believe we're asking the question.
I'm sorry.
I don't mind it, but
how about you give the answer?
Would you go with J.J. McCarthy or Dak Prescott? Was that the question you're
against
asking
the Chargers?
Me?
Yes, against the Chargers, who have been very good against who've been very good against QBs.
That's like saying, would you rather eat a candy bar peacefully in the park?
How about you just answer the damn question?
No, Tommy, I'm answering the damn question. If you fucking interrupt me one more time,
he's always got to use analogies.
Beat your
always.
Connor,
so I think it's a fair. I think it's a fair question, by the way.
Is it a fair question if I said, Connor, what would you rather be doing today? Eating a candy bar peacefully in the park, or get sentenced to 10 years in prison? Like,
what?
Dak Prescott's the answer to your question.
Okay, everyone. I just want everyone aware that McCarthy is getting no love on this podcast. Mitchell said he played well.
Mitchell, I think the one variant you're forgetting is what kind of candy bar are we talking about here?
Oh, true.
It's a very
one that doesn't get you sentenced to 10 years in prison. Also, I do want anyone listening to know, I love Tommy very much, and I would not actually beat his ass. But
I mean, you couldn't. But, you know.
JJ McCarthy's up for debate.
The other option.
I'll beat JJ McCarthy's ass, though. No.
The other option is Brock Purdy, by the way.
I think I'm playing Dak or Purdy, if I'm being honest.
I'm not even considering JJ McCarthy in that situation.
Yeah. I am. I'm looking to win a championship here, baby.
Look, the Giants.
I would go with Purdy. I'd go with Purdy.
Purdy over against Indy.
I'm picking the Vikings, Tommy. Yeah.
Connor, are you going Vikings too?
Vikings too, yes.
Okay.
I think JJ's been playing well, and like He got the swagger back a little bit, so I'm happy to
Which
see
means
that.
he's due.
I'll quickly pick this next game, Mitchell, if you want to go ahead.
Why is Patriots and Ravens so high up? That's the Sunday night game.
I think we made this a while back, so we can move it.
Yeah, they did change that. But Patriots and Ravens.
Hey, the Patriots are
Brandon,
good. They flex the shit.
You said you were gonna make your quick pickly. Your pick quickly.
Drake May's gonna ball Patriots.
Of course, this man's got to go with a Tar Heel. Ravens are 3-point favorites in this game, by the way, which is kind of surprising to me. But I do think the Ravens win, and I do think the Ravens cover. I think that the defense for the Ravens is really starting to show up. I like that, and I think that Drake May has a little bit of a tough day. They can't run the ball too much. I think it's a low scoring, like 17-13 type of game. Give me the Ravens.
Okay. When it's 21, 14 at half, can I message you and be like, low scoring game?
Can you message? Yeah, of course you can, and I will welcome it with open arms because I'm not gonna leave my message with you, Brandon.
I'm just gonna start sending messages of candy bars to Mitchell this weekend.
I'm not gonna rage quit our text conversation, Brandon.
What about this Baby Ruth or this 1,000 grand?
This Baby Ruth or 10 years in prison?
Well, with that, I will go with the Patriots.
If it's a fun size, I can't do
it. That's a whole nother variable too. You didn't mention what size candy bar.
I'll go Ravens with you, Mitchell.
Ooh. Connor, we are just agreeing on so much today.
This doesn't want to get.
This is either going to be really good week for you guys or really bad.
Yeah, it could be. I had a shitty one last week, so.
Oh, Connor, don't say that. You're not inspiring confidence, Connor.
Hey, here's what it is.
I
followed my heart
this week.
The line's 3 Ravens. That's crazy to me. That is 3 Ravens, personally.
Well, another one that's crazy: Buccaneers at Panthers. Biggest game in Charlotte, North Carolina in like 8 years. It's got to be since that 2017 season. Bucks Panthers. Bucks 3-point favorites in Charlotte. And you know what, Brandon? I am going to go with the Panthers to win this football game. I think they get it done.
Look,
let Bryce cook.
Are the Bucks favored? Are they favored?
They're favored.
Well, yeah, I just said that.
Sorry, I missed the. What's the line?
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to anything you were saying.
No, I was.
Minus 3 Bucks over under 45.
So I don't know what the record actually is against the spread, but when the Panthers are the favorite, they blow. When they're the underdog / under the line, they ball out. I'm going.
They're also
with that
much
logic.
better at home this year.
Yeah, I'm going with that logic that the Panthers they win by like 2 scores. Like, yeah.
Ooh.
I think they put the foot down. Now, does that mean they win the division? That's a different story. But I think
it would have been a lot better had they won last week.
Yeah,
you're not putting the cart before the horse yet. I see that.
Yeah.
What? Did I just see a change on the spreadsheet?
I'm going to change mine. I originally had the Bucks in, but I think I'm going to go Panthers. I'm going to hop on the Panthers bandwagon this week.
If there's one team I've been really good, if there's been one team I'm really good at picking the highs and lows of so far this year, it's been the Panthers. I've known exactly when to get off and when to get on.
I've just picked the Panthers to cover the spread, to win as the favorite, basically every time. So yeah, we're just gonna stick with that.
I'm agreeing. I think the Panthers won this game too.
That's okay. Wow. Now they're definitely gonna lose, but
yeah, Bucks win by 25. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about a completely irrelevant ass football game. That's the Jets and the Saints. Saints 4.5-point favorites. I am going to do something very strange here. I think that the Jets cover, but I think that the Saints win. Give me the Saints.
Saints, all of it.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Hey, I want it.
Merry Christmas, everyone involved. Saints.
There are no Hawaiian quarterbacks in this game, Brandon.
If I'm not going to say something negative,
you guys is I will hop on the Jets Island this week.
I don't even know who the Jets quarterback is going to be this week.
So
it's cooked.
Find out.
What Jets? Okay.
No, they activated. They released Adrian Martinez from the practice squad, which signals that one of Taylor or Fields, if not both, are ready to go.
All right.
I'd rather just keep throwing out Brady Cook and him throwing out 3 interceptions, but
Yep.
you know,
Why not?
it is what it is. Tommy, you picked the Jets. Why'd you do that?
Yeah, he was saying
My
he
Christmas
wanted
present to
Island.
you. It's the one
I
game
don't
of the
want
year.
that. I'm returning this shit. Did you have the receipt?
Give me a seat, please.
Receipt. I refuse the receipt at the register.
I
I'm
shredded it.
This is a guaranteed gift. It won't be given back.
All right. Bills and Brown. Well, you already did Bills, Browns. Chiefs, Titans. The first game. Hey, Chiefs are 3.5-point road favorites against the
Road
Titans.
favorites.
But this is what I have to say to that. Buddy, have you seen the Titans play football?
True.
The Chiefs are winning and the Chiefs are covering. The Titans are. You see my name right there? Ass. It's like the Big Sean song. That's the Titans right now. I'm taking the Chiefs.
Their offense is looking decent, though. I'll say that.
I'm going.
Well, once the game's over,
I'm going
they're
Titans.
great in garbage time.
I'm going Titans.
Okay.
Kiss my ass is what I'm saying. Tony
You're
Paul
gonna go kiss my ass for the Titans. The Titans are gonna. You're gonna use
woken up,
kiss
baby.
my ass to defend the Titans.
Woken up. Wake it up.
Who's the quarterback right now for the Chiefs?
Gardner Minshew.
Charlie Whitehurst. like who we can't.
No, it's not who that is.
I don't trust the Titans enough to pull off a win, even with Mahomes gone.
Oh,
I
now you're
don't.
picking the damn Chiefs.
Yeah, they're still a good team.
Smart
Compared to
play.
the Titans, they're still a good team.
Smart play.
I will
Even
insult
the
them that
Chiefs
much.
hater knows to pick the Chiefs in this game.
Yeah.
Connor, where'd you go?
Chiefs.
Headsy.
All right, Brandon, you're on an island here, and
I-
on an
I-
island with the
I-
Titans.
I will gladly be on that island. This isn't
Hey,
me.
I
being mean to the Chiefs.
can
get
see
it.
I see a pathway from him winning this game.
I get it that the Chiefs are
I do not.
professionals. I'm sure they're gonna. But like, come
Shit,
on,
they're professionals.
come on.
I'm not sure the Titans are professionals.
They're
That's
upset.
why.
That was so. Mean.
Oh,
This line,
hey,
this
man,
line
it is
opened
what it
at
is.
10.5. It got bet down.
Of course it did.
well, what happened?
What do you mean? I
What do
would
you
have.
mean?
As soon as he tore.
changed.
As soon as he tore the ACL, I would have jumped on the 10.5.
That is crazy that Mahomes and being eliminated is only worth a touchdown. That's kind of odd. Jaguars and Broncos. This is probably the biggest game of Sunday.
Yeah.
Broncos 3-point favorites. This will be a big test for Jacksonville, and I do like what Jacksonville's been doing, but come on now. Bo Nix is playing too damn well. That Broncos defense is gonna give them the business. I've got the Broncos winning, and I think the Broncos make another statement. I just love watching the Denver Broncos play right now, man. Give me Denver. Buying all the stock.
They're a fun team. I'm going Broncos as well.
Brandon?
I know what Connor's doing.
I'm going Jaguars.
Ooh, okay. And Connor's joining you?
Are you going to go with Sassy Cat with Connor?
Yes.
Connor? I think we've all come a long way with Jacksonville, because I remember at a point in the season we were all just like, man, Jacksonville fraudulent as hell. Coaching good. Trevor Lawrence is playing like shit.
I always said Trevor Lawrence is fraudulent. Their defense has always been legit, though.
Well, they're also getting that run game going right now.
Yes.
And
ETN
that's
is
helped
looking great.
Trevor Lawrence. But I think that Trevor Lawrence is
kind of good.
Well, Bashal Tutin's also kind of injured, so it's going to be the ETN show.
He did get hurt.
But I think that the addition of Jacoby Myers has been just
Brian Thomas
really
Jr.,
solid for
welcome to
Jacksonville.
football. I didn't realize you could play it, so good for you, Brian.
Everyone has completely forgot that this team moved heaven and earth to get Travis Hunter at number 2. Like, imagine if they still had that guy. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. This seems good.
In a game of, hey, you, why the fuck are you watching this football game? Falcons and Cardinals.
They just got to a guy and go, "Wait, hey you."
Yeah. Wait, you wanted to watch this game? Silly ass bitch. We're gonna get you over to Jags Broncos.
You addicted gambler.
You degenerate.
Yeah,
Falcons are 2.5-point favorites. This just seems like a game that the Cardinals fall ass first into a win.
Dude,
I'll go Arizona.
this seems like the game where both tight ends score like 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
I could care less about this game. I'm gonna go Falcons.
Really?
You shouldn't pick a game based off not caring, but Falcons. Man, I can't believe I'm picking the Falcons. I told myself I would never pick the Falcons.
Yeah, you picked the Cardinals to go 17-0 last year.
No. I was against the Falcons. Like, remember, I have it somewhere that like I just won't pick them to like cover the spread the rest of the year. I'm picking them to cover.
Yeah,
the
you're
spread.
doing it.
Kyle Pitts, go off, King.
Dylan Jacoby.
All right, we got another one, Connor. All right, let's do it.
Baby.
Anthony
This
Morrow.
one matters significantly less, but let's do it.
Texans.
Raiders at Tech. Yeah, the Raiders. Hey,
Texans by an X amount of points. You can pick the X.
The Texans are 14.5-point favorites, and I'm going to take the Texans to win, and
Over.
I'm going to take the Texans to cover that game.
Nothing against the Raiders, Texans.
Yeah. All right, well, that was a quick one. Steelers and Lions. Lions are 7-point favorites in this game.
I think that's too low.
Which surprises me that Vegas would go
Too
that
low.
much.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to take the Lions to win, and I'm going to take the Lions to cover. I think this is a bit of a comeback down-to-earth game for Pittsburgh.
I think they win by 2 possessions. Lions.
Who's they?
Lions.
Oh, okay.
This is our season is on the line game, you know?
I don't think it's going to be that big of a domination game by the Lions. I think the Steelers, it's going to be a tough game for the Steelers, but I feel like they've been kind of clinging to the playoffs, like just by a thread.
You guys got to remember Jared Goff in a dome.
I'm still going Lions on this one, but I think
cooked.
the Steelers will put up a good fight.
Lions by 4.
Defensively.
Lions by 4.
Lions.
Telling you, I wouldn't be shocked if it was like 16. Yeah.
This was supposed to be the Sunday night game was supposed to be potentially Zach Wilson.
Well, good thing they flexed.
Thank God for the good folks over at NBC. Am I right? Bengals, Dolphins. Bengals are currently 2.5-point favorites. The Dolphins are mulling over whether their quarterback should be Tua Tagovailoa, Quinn Ewers, who I didn't think was very good in college, or Zach Wilson, who plays quarterback like someone who has never watched the sport of football before. Give me the Bengals to win.
Whoa.
Give me the Bengals to cover.
Whoa. I think the Bengals put up a lot of points. Bengals.
And I think a lot of those come on defense if Zach Wilson's playing.
Bengals.
I'm gonna stick up for my Finns and give them a chance, but
Finns get off the bus.
Okay, let's go around the room.
Fins
Who
down.
do you think the starting quarterback is going to be for this game?
I think it's still
Dolphins?
Tua, but again,
sure, they will refuse to step away from Tua until the season is officially over.
my mother told me, if you don't have anything nice to say, just say Merry Christmas. Tua.
Even in like March?
Yeah.
So Connor, did you say Tua as well?
Yeah,
Tua
I think
as
we're
well.
all Tua. I mean,
I
are you
think-
really going to tell Tua to go back to Hawaii and be like, see you next year, dude? Like,
I don't think they're going to make him go back to Hawaii. I think it'll just be the backup. I think they're going to play Zach Wilson,
paying the
and
dude
it's going to
$50
be
million.
hilarious.
You're going to play. You're going to sit him on the bench. I don't buy that.
That's what the Cardinals have done this year. That's what the Browns have done for Deshaun Watson for like 2 straight years.
I think if they're planning to move away from him after the season, I think
They
they're just gonna ride him out
Yeah,
for the last
that's what
couple
I would
games
say.
and then just
Collect the checks.
That's not historically speaking. The Broncos didn't let Russell Wilson do that. The Raiders didn't let Derek Carr do that. If you know that you are moving off a guy the last 2
that's
weeks
I don't
of the
think they
season,
know yet.
What more evidence do you need?
They should have got rid of him a while ago, but they still stuck with him. That's what I'm saying. They're still stuck.
But he's never been this bad.
Look, we've talked about it before. They paid the Tua. That was good.
The two attacks.
This is not the Tua that's they paid for.
Yeah,
Plain and simple.
They're paying Hawk Tua these days.
Merry Christmas.
Niners at Colts. Phillip Rivers looks like he's gonna be starting this one too. Yep. Niners are 6-point favorites.
I kind of want to pick the Colts.
Yeah, I'm going with the 49ers to win and cover. I think Salah's going to make Rivers' life pretty difficult.
I kind of want to pick the Colts.
But are you going to do it, though?
No balls. You won't do it.
Yeah, I'm picking the 49ers.
What is the 49ers? Yeah, what is the 49ers record?
They're 10-4. The 49ers actually have a really good case to maybe even get the 1 seed.
10-5. They have something to play for.
You won't do it, Brandon.
The Colts are on life support.
The Colts have something to play for. If they lose, they're done.
No, that's what I'm saying. They're kind of on life support.
Man, it really would suck to not have your first round picks for the next 2 years.
I'm going Colts. I don't know why.
Wow.
Colts.
I don't know why either.
All right, have fun.
Wait, did you have anything beyond? Did you have anything beyond? I don't know why.
I don't know why.
The Colts. I don't know
Merry
why.
Christmas. That's what it is.
Merry Christmas. See you later. See you next year.
Brock Purdy's not Hawaiian, but sure, why not?
It has nothing to do with being Hawaiian. I'm just trying to be nice. I'm trying to spread some Christmas cheer.
But Brock Purdy's not playing badly. You said you say that if they're bad.
No.
Purdy's been playing really well. That's why I told Connor to start Purdy over Dak Prescott.
I don't have analysis. I think the Colts somehow win this game. I got nothing.
Is Sauce still hurt? Because I know Charvarius Ward's not playing.
So,
okay, well, they're going to be without their top 2 corners?
So I do think the Colts can run the ball. I think Rivers likes Josh Downs. He definitely likes Tyler Warren.
Well, he tried to give him about 4 different concussions in that game.
He did.
So I don't know if he likes him very much.
He might not like him as much.
Maybe he's like, I miss Antonio Gates. Look, you're not him.
This is just one of those inexplicable NFL.
It is pretty inexplicable.
NFL wins, I think.
All right, well,
at least when they get the cover, I can come back and tell you the cover was real.
Yeah, and I'll say point to the spreadsheet where the big 0 next to the Colts.
If I get this win, can I get 2 points?
No.
No, that's not how it works.
Thought I would lobby for it.
You get half a point now.
Thought I would lobby for it.
All right.
Whoa.
Well, that wraps up the Week 15 recap, Week 16 preview. Next week, we have the great Christmas triple header of Cowboys Commanders, Lions Vikings, and Broncos Chiefs. Just disgusting all the way around.
When they made that schedule, they were like, "We're cooking with it."
It was much better.
Yeah.
Oh, we got this shit.
We're chefing in the kitchen.
We have Texans, Chargers, Ravens, Packers. We have the Jags, Colts. Maybe might mean something. Seahawks and Panthers, Eagles, Bills. And Bears 49ers would be a good one on Sunday night as well. So some pretty good games as we're getting down to the nitty-gritty of the NFL season. I'll also say, by the way, just to throw it out there, as far as college football goes, I think Oklahoma beats Alabama. I think Miami beats Texas A&M.
Yeah.
And then I think Oregon beats James Madison and Ole Miss beats Tulane. So
I think the James Madison Oregon game is going to be closer than people think.
See, I think it's the other way. I think Tulane's actually going to play Ole Miss pretty well, but
fair enough.
We'll see how it goes. We have a jam-packed weekend of football. So if you have other plans, don't have other plans. Watch football instead. Goodbye.